Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Cool Creations, and today we are doing day 8 sketch for Scrapbook, etc. And I love this sketch. It's a cute little grid. There's supposed to be, I believe, 11 photos on this layout. 11 or 12 photos on this layout. And I might have 12, but I'm not. I think I have 9 photos on this layout. Now, I didn't cut everything exactly the same size because I would have cut off heads and stuff like that, and I didn't want to do that. So I did cut things small, and then I cut some not so small. And yes, I have 9 photos in various sizes, but I made the cluster areas 2.5 by 2.5. So those are 2.5 by 2.5 squares there, to create 12 spots. And then when I had the extra pieces left over from cutting up all of the photo mats, I just used some to give it a bit more color depth. Like, I didn't want the light on top of that gray because you couldn't see it. I wanted a bit more dark green behind some ends of the photos just to give it a bit more something. And also, use the scraps up. Why not? So I just went through and I created little tiny cluster pieces and mats for all of my photos. And the way that I did this was I used all my scraps. I usually cut down into 4x6, 4x4, 3x4s, and then anything smaller than that usually gets chucked. So I had all these 3x4 cards, and they're perfect for matting photos. So that is what I used. And I went through my summer bag. So I have from the Hip Kit Club, they give you your kit in a 12x12 bag or a 13x13 bag, and I keep them. And so I have repurposed the bags, and now I have all of my summer stuff in one bag. And so whenever I'm doing a layout like this, I just pull out my summer bag. It's kind of like an iris container or whatever. It's easier for me to put them on my shelf in a bag. And so I put all my ephemera in there, and sometimes extremely specific paper. Usually summer paper is just really bright and happy, but like things specifically with flamingos on it, say, or watermelon or something like that, I would put in that bag. Just to keep it all together. And then when I'm working on summer layouts, I just pull the bag. Well, I've got the sun-kissed word title phrases, and I pulled the word summer. And then I have this other sticker sheet all of this stuff is really old. I haven't bought anything new. In the last, 2 years, 3 years maybe. So everything is pre-COVID. Everything that I have for the summer bin is pre-COVID. So yeah, I have these little tiny, they're not acrylic, but they're 3D, and they're like hard molded plastic seashells, and they're mini. They're like 1/8 of an inch wide. And so I used a couple of those on there. But of course, now that my kids are older, I'm hoarding my actual beach stuff a little bit more, like the seashells and stuff like that, because my kids love going to the beach and digging for crabs. Not the big crabs, just looking under rocks for the tiny little rock crabs. That's one of their favorite pastimes. So I'm trying to hoard my seashells and stuff like that to use on future layouts. And I've basically created 3 clusters, I wanted the swim girl who's basking. I wanted it said Sunshine Hotel on it, and I put the sticker Sun Swim Fun on it because I didn't need it to say hotel. And then I just added a flamingo and some seashells and a sticker that said sea fun. And I really like the way this layout came together. And then I added enamel dots and finished it off. The close-ups and still shots will be coming up next. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you. Please check out the description box below for the playlist for everyone who's playing along with the 30 days of sketches. And thank you so much for spending your time with me.